royal family, it's Cash Me Out. I am Queen Supreme, and I am back at you again for another video. This time we have Meredith Deen, a 20-year-old mother out of Houston, Texas, who has been charged with allegedly smothering and assaulting her 4-month-old child. Now, this report that I'm going to read you before we look at this short news clip is from KHOU 11, and it states, mugshot released of mother charged for allegedly trying to kill 4-year-old child. Houston, a young woman has been charged after she tried to kill her baby twice, according to court documents. Meredith Deen, 20, has been charged with attempt to commit capital murder. Her mugshot was released by Harris County Sheriff's Office on Tuesday. She does remain on a $50,000 bond. On Thursday, Deen's boyfriend told police that she had punched her 4-year-old and wanted to throw the baby against the wall. The man said twice Deen placed pillows and blankets over the child in an attempt to smother the baby. He caught her the second time and pulled her off the infant. He said she was sitting on top of the baby saying, "Why don't you die? Why are you still alive?" The next morning, Deen assaulted her boyfriend as they were on their way to drop the baby off at daycare. There, the man told daycare staff what happened the night before, and staff members called the Harris County Sheriff's Office. Staff members said that the baby was trembling and shaking when the family got to the daycare. The child was taken to Texas Children's Hospital in the Woodlands and is expected to be okay. Deen later told police that she had become frustrated when her mother refused to help her with the child. Deen said that she couldn't take care of the baby alone, and she was sorry she hurt the child, court documents stated. Now, as I stated in the beginning, we also have a news report on this from KHOU. Let's take a look at that now, and I will meet you on the other sides with any follow-up commentary. Let's go.
Now our top 4 headlines at 4. Number 1, a local mother charged after allegedly trying to kill her baby twice. According to court documents, Meredith Deen punched her 4-month-old and tried to smother the baby with pillows and blankets. The baby was treated at a hospital. The baby will be okay. Deen is charged with attempted capital murder and remains in jail on a $50,000 bond.
Shout out to KHOU 11 for that article that I had read before that short video and that short video. Now, basically, let's talk about this, royal family. We have a 20-year-old girl who had a 4-month-old baby and claims that she was upset because her mother would not help her out with her child. Now, my sympathy for this quote-unquote mother is very minimal since, her mother did not lay down and open her legs to have this child. So it's not her responsibility just because you want some time to do whatever you're doing to yourself. But I will also state that as we in society notice that our children are essentially having children, we do need to be mindful of that and not always jump to their aid, but offer them some type of, break time or whatever. But if you don't have family, or if your family is not helping you, there are ways that you can get a break without losing your child, without the county or the state looking at you like you're unfit. And if you're ever in a situation to where you just can't do it no more, you don't want to be a mother or a parent, and you can't do it anymore, there are places where you can bring your child so that nobody's going to look at you foul, nobody's going to look at you bogus, no questions asked, but that child's safety will be, definitely taken into consideration. Essentially, you can bring your child to any police department, hospital, fire department, etc., and essentially just bring your child there and walk away, and no questions will be asked. I think that's important to mention because a lot of people are, having children, whether their age is, young or old. Sometimes Even people in their 30s, parents in their 30s, have a hard time dealing with their children. But no way, shape, or form should this 4-year-old child have had to endure that type of abuse. And in no way do I believe that that was the mother's first time putting her hands on this poor child. Now, I am glad that this child is going to be all right, and hopefully this child is never returned to the mother, and the mother is charged accordingly for the crime that she committed against her child. Now, this case is new, and I will continue to look into it for any follow-up information that may come out after the story has been released. I am glad that the child is alive, and I do salute the boyfriend. Although he didn't immediately handle the situation, he did, within a relative time frame, call this to people's attention so that he could stand up and protect this child, essentially. As we heard, allegedly, Meredith Deen had assaulted her boyfriend because she didn't want this information coming out. And again, I'm pretty much aware that they probably will be doing a mental health assessment on the mother. This very well could have been some type of mental illness or postpartum depression in the least bit. However, I think that we should stop relying on those type of things, and start utilizing resources. Say something. Nobody's going to know that you're having a hard time dealing with something, or your child, or motherhood, or whatever, if you don't say anything. People are not psychic. However, I again want to state that if this boyfriend wouldn't have spoke out, we very well could have been talking about a case where a child had lost its life. Now, again, I will continue to follow up with this story and bring you information in this story. With that said, royal family, stay you, stay royal, stay uncompromisable, stay woke, protect our children, and I will see you in another video. Much love.